Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is William Hindman, your host, and you are at Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job or not. We have a gentleman who is a police officer that used extreme force on a person that was jaywalking. Wow, that's scary. I can't even imagine that. And this comes from, now I'm going to probably screw this. I think it's Gensley report. The Gensley report sent us, or has this one. And go over to their site. It'll be down below and check them out. That's where this video comes from. So anyway, using excessive abuse in the color of law. But check this out, and you guys tell me what you think. Subscribe to my channel, subscribe to the other one, and let me know.
One day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew. Man, you do something about it, because you can.
This story comes to us from the Vermont Digger, where a St. Johnsbury police sergeant is facing a charge of aggravated assault stemming from his alleged use of excessive force in arresting a man in May of this year, according to a press release issued by the Vermont State Police. Now, George Johnson, 44, of Lunenburg, is set to be arraigned on the felony charge in Caledonia County Superior Criminal Court in St. Johnsbury on September 9th. Now, at the time of the arrest, Johnson reported he had used pepper spray and a taser during an altercation with a suspect who he had stopped for jaywalking, and pepper sprays him. State police said in the release that evidence they collected showed that Johnson lacked sufficient cause to stop 35-year-old John Stelzel at about 5:10 p.m. on May 10th as he was walking near the Honking Bridge on Bay Street. Honking Bridge. Then, according to the release, Johnson employed excessive force during a physical altercation with Stelzel. Now, Stelzel, the release stated, was taken to the hospital, treated for significant injuries, and later released. Initially, Stelzel was charged with several offenses stemming from the incident, but the Caledonia County State's Attorney Office later dismissed the case against Stelzel after reviewing Johnson's body-worn camera footage, according to a press release. Get back to that. Quote, State's Attorney Jessica Zaleski raised concerns about Johnson's use of force with St. Johnsbury's police chief, who referred the matter to the Vermont State Police for an independent, outside criminal investigation, according to a press release. The Caledonia County State's Attorney's Office recused itself from the case, the release stated, and requested that the Grand Isle County State's Attorney Doug DeSabito review the case for possible criminal charges. State police said in the release that additional information related to the incident would be released following Johnson's arraignment, September 9th, when the affidavit of probable cause in support of the criminal charge against him becomes public. Now, St. Johnsbury's Police Chief Joel Pierce could not immediately be reached for comment. Why would I even read that? They're never going to comment, guys. Come on. They don't want to be held liable. But the thing I want to get back to, two things here, and then I'm done. One, the jaywalking. He was jaywalking, and he got into it with me, and I had to pepper spray him and tase him, and I wonder why they stopped him. Now they're talking about seeing the body camera footage. I haven't found any body camera footage. I don't know that it's been released yet or made public. Since a cop is being looked at to be charged, they probably won't release it to the public until they're done with their investigation or what have you. They never do. But I'll look for body camera footage. Hopefully I find it. But for jaywalking, and that's one of the reasons that California repealed the jaywalking law so that it's no longer illegal to jaywalk. I could jaywalk right in front of a cop and go, "How you doing, officer?" Can't do a thing to me in California, as long as I'm not putting myself in immediate threat of a car coming by. Like there's no cars and I just start walking, can't do anything. And the California State Assembly did that right after a man in Orange County was killed by Orange County deputies when he was stopped for, guess what? Jaywalking. So this jaywalking thing, this is such a BS charge. And number two, the state's attorney reviewed his body camera footage and said, "Oh, we need to bring charges." Without that body camera footage, do you think there would have been charges?
Okay, guys. So, not only did they bring the officer up on charges, they also dismissed the charges against the suspect. The problem is that nothing happens to the officer after he pepper sprayed and tased and arrested the guy. There has to be accountability, people. This thin blue line gang needs to go away, and so does that blue shield. I can only do this with your guys' help. I need all the citizens out there to help, and I need the good police officers to help. The only way we're going to do this is if we do it together. All right, guys, that's it. Subscribe to me. Go over to the other report and subscribe to them, and I will talk to you guys again later. Thank you.